everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. This is my first crypto update, first of many. I put on my story yesterday, did people want a Forex update or a crypto update? The majority said Forex, so I'll do Forex later on. However, we've got some extremely interesting price action going on, and so I wanted to start covering crypto as well as we move along this Forex journey. Just to let you know, I hold a lot of crypto. I started investing in 2017, so I've seen the bull run, and I've also seen the bear run, all right? And we need to now put in perspective exactly where we are, what our longer term price targets are. You can see that I'm currently on the weekly, but I'm going to break down this chart for you, explain what I see, explain why price has reacted, and where we are likely going next. Okay, now this is not financial advice. This is not me telling you to buy or sell. I'm just showing you my projections, and you can make your decisions and do your own research into any crypto product and understand if you want to invest. So first of all, we've got to understand that yes, we had this big bullish move in the bull run. Okay, parabolic move, made a lot of people a lot of money, and you can then see from there we've retraced all the way down. Now with any financial markets, you should know when we have this big bullish move, we are going to retrace. You can't just have a big bullish move and then continue and continue. I know obviously like it's unregulated, and we're currently waiting to see what's going on with the SEC. A lot of people are saying that price is currently being suppressed at the moment. However, if we just look at the technicals, that will put you in a good position to understand how and where we can buy to get those great returns. So we have this big bullish move. And then once we've got this big bullish move, we want to see if there are any places that we can buy on the dip, all right? I believe a lot of people were still buying here, thinking, oh, it's going to continue up, and a lot of people got wrecked. A lot of people lost their accounts. But just applying order blocks, crypto loves order blocks. We're looking at, I'll draw these on the charts actually, just so you can see what I mean. So first of all, big bullish move. If I'm highlighting the area before that big bullish move, prices come into there and we've had that great reaction. Okay, so this could be a nice intraday trade for you, or just an opportunity to buy more crypto. But from that very point there to the height of that move, that would give a return of 208%. All right, now I know prices continue to the downside, but for me, the way that I invest is that I buy at the dip, I hold, I take out profit at the top, not all of my crypto, and then I'll continue to buy on the dips as well. And I've built up a substantial amount of holdings by doing that. All right, so first of all, again, you can see we've got the EMA. Now, we haven't got a lot of price action. It's only in its infancy still, but you can see that we've been hitting our head on this. And like I said, with Forex, if we're below the MA, then we're bearish. Okay, as soon as we break above the MA, we're looking to retest it and then continue to the upside, which has happened now. We've broken through, rejected the MA, and then continued to the upside and rejected again more recently. All right, now, just to put into perspective as well, the trend on what was going on here. So we can see that after the big bullish move, we had that retracement, we had the descending trend line, we were hitting our head constantly. However, we've now broken through. Once we've broken through, we're looking for the order block at the beginning of the move, which is here. And this is my lowest buying position down at 17 cents, where price is stabbed back into. We've got that nice pin bar rejection above the descending trend line, and we've got the bullish engulfing straight after. So we've got that nice trend line break, retest, and now we're flying to the upside. So again, we've had this nice bullish move here. It's no coincidence. Where did we come back into? The OB, which is sat at the bottom. Now, just again, to put into perspective these type of moves, had you invested from the OB tap all the way to the top of the heights in April, you'd have got over 1,000%. Had you again invested at the equilibrium point, which is the halfway point of the OB, to again where we are currently, you'd have had 150%. Now, you've got to bear in mind as well that they are amazing gains. Like, you can't get too greedy with crypto. What else can you invest in and get 150% within a matter of weeks? Hardly anything, apart from NFTs now, which are just going through the roof. But just bear this in mind, that if you've got some good profit and you're happy with your profits, take that money off the table. All right, so what we've got to look at now is where price can go. All right, so we've had this nice bullish move. A lot of people are saying, is it too late to invest? For me, I continue buying at these crucial points, all right, just to get the best possible position and get the most holdings that I can. However, seeing where price can go now, we know we've got all-time highs, which is up here. We've seen all-time highs on the majority of other crypto pairs, I believe obviously XRP is one of the only ones, sort of the old school boys, that hasn't yet hit all-time highs. Is that because it's being suppressed? I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that. But just using the technicals, we can get some great positions and some great holdings. So using Fibonacci currently to identify the bottom of the move, which was here, and then the top of the move, which was here. If I just move this OB out of the way, you can see that we've had the perfect rejection of the 78.6. Now, if you're into trading, you should know what Fibonacci is. All right, the Fibonacci is basically the mathematics of everything in the universe. Look it up. I'm not going to go into it now. It's going to take too much time. But if you just type in Fibonacci in Google, you'll find thousands of explanations. All right, the way that people use Fibonacci's is that they look to buy in the golden area, which is here between the 61.8 and the 78.6. 78.6 is really the point of no return. And you can see that we've had that beautiful rejection off the 78.6. And then once we've got that Fibonacci rejection, what we are then looking for are our extensions. So our extensions, our first one is the minus 27. And the second extension, which is the ultimate extension, is the minus 61.8. So this would be, first of all, for me, TP1, which will create equal top. And then we've got TP2, TP3, okay? And that's in the longer term. I do still believe that we're going to look at all-time highs on this. And I'm going to keep updating everybody, but I want to be realistic about where price is at the moment. However, if we're looking to see where price is now to our ultimate target, that's going to give us another 139% gain. All right, that takes us back towards all-time highs, back just above the $3 level. You've got to realize that, first of all, when we get to $2, we're going to have resistance, which is why we've fallen previously. You can see that exactly on $2. Again, these are all psychological levels, all right? This is near $2.50, right? It's 5 cents off. Again, we're going to look to get resistance here. And then especially when we get up to $3, okay? These are all psychological levels, institutional levels that you need to be aware of. However, for those longer term holders, we can see that price is going to come back up to these levels, okay? So just using the Fibonacci, we can see that we've got that nice move all the way back up here, which is then going to put us in line with previous all-time highs. Okay, does that mean that that's going to happen in the next few days? No, I don't believe it will. You could see that we get, first of all, a breach of this area, then we can get a pullback in price. We can then obviously use again our Fibonacci extension, depending, using this as the bottom and then potentially top wherever it's going to go, to then see if we can then again get in at the sort of the golden region. However, you can see at the moment that we are now making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So once we made a higher low, we've got that 75% chance of making a higher high. So again, even just coming up to the minus 27 extension is going to give you some great profit and put you in a great position. But you can see we are looking extremely bullish. I'm looking for a closure above $1.40. If we get that, then we should obviously continue flying to the upside. We are coming up to, if I go to the 4 hour, you can see that we are now coming up to our previous level of resistance. All right, so I would expect to see some type of resistance here. Again, we can just box this off. But again, if you're a long-term holder, it doesn't really matter, all right, because obviously the objective is that this is a long-term investment, which has a good adoption at the moment. Has a lot of partnerships. We've had the announcements in Japan as well, which is all extremely positive. But you just need to understand the markets, how they work. And then if you are going to invest, only invest what you can afford. Because again, I've been holding this now since 2017, a hell of an amount of time. I'm not putting in every single penny that I own because that's just stupid, all right? All we can do is work on probability. We don't know what's going to happen in any financial market. But using our technicals, we can get a good idea of exactly where price can go. But I believe that this area is going to be an area of resistance unless we get some good fundamentals, and to get this to smash through, we'll have to wait and see. But I do think we can see some nice upside potential on this. And I did say on my IG story as well, the monthly looked amazing. So look, as you can see currently, price has come back down. Okay, again, where have we come back into? We've got order blocks that have been respected left, right, and center. Okay, beginning this move, beautiful. Again, where have we hit? 50%. Like, these things work. Don't discount these. All right, and we've had again that nice shooting star. It's not shooting star, more hammer rejection. Here we've got this morning star formation. Again, it's not always about what it is, but it's about where it is. The fact it's coming to that OB, and we've got that lovely bullish engulfing, which is showing that upside momentum. So for me, it's looking really, really good. We've had obviously this area here that you can see, just stop to draw these on. It all kinds of makes sense. But if we can break through this, then we're easily continuing to all-time highs. You might find you get a lot of profit taking at the top. You've got to imagine all these people that have bought right at the top are going to start taking profit. I was one of them. I bought at the top as well. However, the way that I managed my holdings was, as I said, I dollar cost average all the way down, which has now put me in a fantastic position. So yeah, I hope that helps. I'll continue to provide more crypto updates. If anyone has any questions about any other assets, I'm only going to do the top 10 cryptos. I'm not going to go stupid into something that's like number 300, which is a pump and dump scheme. But that's my thoughts on where price can go. Again, like, if we dip, I'll buy more. It's got to be at sensible levels. But yeah, I hope that helps, and I'll catch up with you all again soon.